the Canadian Context number 20, and I'm here with my host, Abigail, and myself, Dylan.
Yay! Welcome to episode 20. We survived.
Yeah, 20 episodes so far.
Yeah, we're still going.
Today we're going to talk about, I think, two things mainly. We're going to talk about, of course, the NHL and hobbies and how hobbies are dying.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, Edmonton lost. Are we surprised?
Yeah.
You are?
Um,
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I'm not, and I am at the same time because as we're doing so well, but you also have to look at it. It's like, well, Panthers played very well, and unfortunately, they're kind of a dirty team, so they're
Mm-hmm.
just gonna play rough and then get
Yeah.
that
I
win.
had high hopes.
Yeah, me too. Because it's like it's so nice to see it. It would be nice to see a Canadian team win for
Yeah.
once, and it's been rough.
Uh-huh.
Been a rough few years for us.
Yeah, we were so close. But Florida won again
Mm-hmm.
for a second year in a row.
Yeah.
Not fair. And it's Florida. People
No.
don't care
Like
about hockey down there.
I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess
It's
just
literally just
cry it
like how
out.
if you think about it like this, it's a Canadian win because Florida's made up of all Canadians, basically.
I guess so, if you think about it like that. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just hockey, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really define
This is true.
anything.
It's just hockey.
Yeah. Oh well. Um, but speaking of hockey, it's way too expensive to get into it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. um, what was that video that we watched? It was like a couple $1,000 a year,
Yeah.
I think, or just in
I
like
think no,
equipment.
it was like $4,000 a year for hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're doing little kids hockey,
Jesus.
it's cheaper. You know, you have to pay to enroll them
Right.
though. Then you still have to buy all the gear.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to buy new gear every year because they keep growing. But then when you get to,
Yeah.
the rep teams, the more, I don't know, just older groups, sometimes you're traveling all
Yep.
across the province or all across the country for these games. That's expensive.
Yeah, I can see it getting like expensive super quick, and unfortunately, a lot of parents these days they don't have the money to fork out
Yep.
for their kid for stuff like that, which sucks because you're taking away the opportunity of somebody to actually play hockey and do something that they want.
Mhm.
Whereas probably soon, NHL, OHL, CHL, all that stuff will just be filled with like rich snobby people.
It already kind of
It already is
is.
starting to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it already kind of is
Or
right
just
now.
upper middle class. But like if you think
Mm-hmm.
about it, if you're buying brand new gear, it can be thousands of dollars. Cuz my brother played hockey when he was 5, and he did it for 1 year
Yeah.
because it was crazy expensive. So my parents just sold
Mm-hmm.
all of his gear, tried to get some of the money back. But yeah, it's crazy, and they travel far away
Mm-hmm.
for games. Like we mostly just played soccer growing up, and you just play within the county. It'd be like a max
Right.
15-minute drive
Mm-hmm.
to a game. And all you have to buy are cleats and shin pads. Hockey, you're buying the helmet, the mouth guard, the, I don't know, the padding, the pucks, the sticks. Like, it's,
Well,
it's
pucks you
a,
don't buy, but yeah.
but to practice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyways,
If you are going to a practice rink.
yeah. Anyways, crazy expensive. And I know my cousins
Oh yeah.
played it their whole lives up until high school, and they did end up going all over the province for games. it gets
Hmm.
expensive because sometimes if it's far enough, you have to spend a night there. So then you're paying for a hotel. Then you're paying for food while you're there too. It could easily be like a
Hmm.
$500 weekend just to play a hockey game, right?
Yeah, all that just like spent on a weekend. That's insane.
Yeah, it's true. Probably
which
more.
yeah, which leads into like how we're saying that hobbies are dying because it's like a lot of hobbies for especially like us in Gen Z, a lot of hobbies are so expensive.
Yeah, I know.
And like for you like doing like sewing and all that stuff. It just the supplies alone, it can add up pretty quickly.
Yep, yep. Fabric is crazy expensive. Luckily, our thrift
Hmm.
store nearby sells
And then
fabric, but
you never
it's not
get,
always nice.
and you're never gonna get the money back from the materials.
No, not really. I mean, like when I go to
No.
Len's Mills, it's like for any
Hmm.
decent cotton fabric, it's like $17 to $25 a yard.
Right.
And like I tried making pillowcases and I made like 5 and then I realized it used almost an
Hmm.
entire yard for one pillowcase and I was like, "Oh my gosh, if I were to sell these, they'd be like $25 pillowcases."
Yeah.
That's insane.
And no one wants to buy it for $1 pillowcase.
No. No, like I can't make that money back. So that's why like I stick with making smaller things like bookmarks. I sell a fabric bookmark for
Hmm.
$5. I think that's reasonable and I think I'm getting my money back for
Hmm.
that. But it's definitely not something I could live off of. I wish I could.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not like it's literally
And yeah,
any hobby you
we
can
both
think of. What?
I was gonna say we both kind of do like collections. Like my
Mm-hmm.
collection's freaking. I literally got one or two items, and I'm like, yeah, this is getting too much now.
Well, which collection are you talking about? You have a couple.
Yeah, this is true. Like okay, for one, pop figurines. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, they get like they used to be a lot cheaper
Yeah.
and a lot easier to find, but now
Yes.
they get because there is no like pop figurine store. It's just you're going to third party like
Yeah.
stores that sell it, and yeah, it gets so expensive.
Yeah, I know. Like it can I think the average price for one is probably like $25 for one. And it
Hmm.
sits on your shelf. If you get,
Easily.
like an irrelevant character, you can get it for maybe 15.
Yeah.
But otherwise like and then there's like the rare ones that are 50, $60 and then there's the giant ones that are over $100. So
Yep.
I collect Harry Potter stuff. I have a bunch of Harry Potter Funko Pops. And yeah, they're all
Hmm.
about 20 to $25 each. And then I also have the Lego sets. Don't even get me started with how much Lego costs. I've been wanting the
Yeah.
Hogwarts castle forever, but there's no way. And I did get a knockoff Hogwarts Express, so
Right.
that's how you do it. um, yeah,
Yeah, like stuff like yeah, Lego. Holy, we could
yeah,
just talk. We have to do a whole episode on freaking Lego. But Lego is so expensive,
yeah.
especially if it's like what's it called? Like their Star Wars brand and like
Oh,
Harry Potter stuff that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
other brands. Oh my goodness, it's so expensive.
yeah. I know. I love looking at the Lego. And we went to a Lego store in London. Amazing sets. Like, oh my gosh, I wish it was affordable. I do. It's supposed to be a toy, isn't it?
Hmm.
Who's paying $100 for a set?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thing is, it's not like I. Apparently, it's like kids aren't really buying Lego. It's now adults,
it's true. Yeah. There's
and
like
they're
the
making
kid
a lot
Lego.
of money off of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about these sets, they are pretty complicated.
It's true.
The only time I see kids playing with it is if you just give them a box of loose Lego pieces and they'll just build whatever they imagine.
Yeah.
But they're not following instructions and sitting down and building something for 2 hours like us.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do love building Lego. It's really chill, and it's satisfying seeing the finished product and knowing you built that. But yeah, it's not fun when you think about how much you spent for 1 hour, 2 hours of fun.
For me, it's like building Lego. It's like you'll do it, right? You get through it a little bit. It's not too bad, but then you get like sometimes that one piece that's just like it won't go on properly or it won't freaking stay on, and then you lose interest in a matter of seconds because you get frustrated.
Yeah, like your unfinished F1 car that's still sitting in my bedroom.
Oh my goodness, dude! I don't like that one piece. It just won't stay on properly because it's at such an angle where it looks like it just doesn't want to work.
You're gonna have
Apparently
to
other people
figure
can get
it out.
But I can't. I don't know. I'm just doing it wrong.
You're gonna have to figure it out. It can't sit unfinished.
I hate it.
You will get it.
It is almost done.
You will get it. I know.
Yeah, it is almost done.
You're almost there. I built my Hogwarts Express faster. Yeah. That was huge. That was like 1,500 pieces or something. It was fun.
If I were to have it my way, though, I'd have like a desk specifically for like a white desk so you can see all the bricks that are loose on it.
Yes.
Because I find like when we were doing it at the dining room table, it's just not comfy to do it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you need a dedicated space. Well, I want to tackle that Lego Titanic one day. I know that's like a $700 set. But it looks fun. But where the heck would I put it after? That's the thing. We're kind of moving right now, and we have to move all of these Lego sets. I don't want to take them apart.
Oh, I know.
Like, because on my Harry Potter shelf, I have a couple sets that are built. And I have a 3D puzzle that's built. And that one's very delicate. I gotta be careful.
What some people do, like what I would do, is just put in like a box, and just of course mark it fragile, and then don't bring that in like a truck or anything. Just bring it in the car.
Yeah. I'd like to keep it in one piece. I also have these very delicate Harry Potter crest glasses, like drinking glasses. I don't use them. They just they sit on my shelf. Those are also very delicate. But anyways, obviously a lot of money goes into these collections and a lot of time. And I mean, you also have those Slipknot masks, and they're like $100 each, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, more.
Yeah. It's fun to collect things. I love having my whole shrine. I love it.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it looks cool. It looks so cool. But then, like, you just can't justify, because it's like, oh, that's money for rent. That's money for food. That's money for, groceries.
Honestly, we have to set aside money specifically for our interests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even sometimes I'll get the urge to like look at computer parts and see what I can get, and it's just like
that is your hobby too.
I get told real quick. I get told real quick. I'm like, yep, can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, your computer and gaming is another hobby you need to budget on, because games alone are very expensive, but then they urge you to buy all the DLC. You can easily spend like hundreds of dollars on one game.
Sims. That's you and the Sims.
Well, you bought my expansion packs.
Correct, for Christmas and your birthday.
Yes. So that's fine. Yeah. Sims is another thing. But anyways, there's
another rabbit hole.
Yeah. So consumerism has taken over hobbies. Capitalism has taken over
Mhm.
hobbies. And this is why most people resort to just watching shows and scrolling because it's free. For
Yeah.
the most part, you still have to buy the
Right.
device and the subscriptions for streaming services, which are through the roof as well.
Mhm.
Can you believe it's over $20 a month for Netflix?
I know, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
honestly, it is a joke.
Yeah. But then we pay for CBC Gem and it's like $2 a month. That is more like
That's
it.
it's $6. Yeah.
And that's optional.
Sorry, I double checked. It's $6. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? $6?
Yes, it's
Oh.
$6.
Oh, that's still reasonable. It's optional
Still
though.
very cheap.
It is. It's compared to the others.
Mhm.
But like yeah,
Yeah.
so that's just to get rid of the ads. But you can watch it for free as long as you're okay with seeing the same 5 ads over and over again.
Oh yeah.
And I love CBC Gem. They have good shows and I really cherish the Canadian made shows. I really do.
Hmm.
Because it's important to keep our culture alive, whatever's left of it.
Yes.
That's another rabbit hole, which we have
Oh
discussed
yes.
before. Yeah. We live in a very strange time.
I know, it is very strange. And it's like it's a very confusing time too.
Yeah. I feel like the world is changing daily. I just
Hmm.
can't keep up with what's actually going on anymore.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Hmm. It's also like it's not what's the like oh, sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Take your time.
It's yeah. Going back to like hobbies, like I feel bad for because like people will just be like, no, you can't like they'll make fun of you if you give it a shot, and
Yeah.
it's hard to get into a new hobby because then you see like, oh, it's too expensive or it requires this, blah blah blah, and like we're all in our 20s now, and you try to do something, and because you're not younger and you have that time on your hands, you just can't. It's harder to get into stuff.
Mhm. It's true. Like I've been
Hmm.
sewing for about 5 years now, and I'm still not very good at it. And sometimes it's hard to keep going when I can't really make anything that I want to make. I'm stuck to
Hmm.
making these little simple things because it's all I can do.
Yep.
And I know at least I'm still going, but I know others, like, if you're not good at it immediately, you just give it up. Or people
Oh
start
yeah.
making fun of you. They're like, hi, you're not very good at it. Why do you even bother?
Yep.
You know? But yeah, I think the money thing is a big issue though for a lot
Hmm.
of it. I mean, yeah, like I said before, fabric is expensive, and then there's the thread that's expensive too. The sewing machine is expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then you also have to have the time to do it. And since I started my new job, I have not sewed at all because I do not have time for it.
No.
I really don't.
No, and no one has time.
No. It's unfortunate because sure you could say, yeah, I have my evenings after work, but I
Hmm.
have no energy anymore after.
Right.
None. I don't want to be sewing. I just want to lay in bed and watch my show. And that's the
Yep.
thing. It's so easy to just be consumed by a screen because it doesn't take
Mhm.
any energy. And then, same when I have a day off, I don't want to spend it doing activities. I just want to relax and enjoy my day off. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It sucks. Like, if I actually wanted to do my hobbies again, I'd have to take like a whole week off. So I have my couple days to relax and get my energy back from work, and then I can spend the
Mhm.
rest of the week doing things I love. But just 2 days off, sometimes I just get one day off. It's not enough.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel like a break
Right.
because the whole time it's just like, well, I have to go back to work again tomorrow. So
Yeah.
it's is it a day off? No.
I know.
Like a
Like
break
we always
is
say,
being away from work.
the night before your day off is always better than the
Yes,
actual day off.
definitely. it's a whole mental thing. It's nice knowing that I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But then when tomorrow comes, it's like, well, I have to worry about it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I like my job. It's pretty chill for the most part.
Right.
And I feel bad for those that really hate their jobs because that makes life 10
Mm.
times harder. Because when do you really get time to be happy, or to relax? Because all you do is worry about
Yeah.
work. At least I'm okay with my job. I just don't like how much time it takes. Because I do 9-hour days and then plus
Mhm.
like 30 to 45 minutes of commuting every day. By the time I'm
Yeah.
home, it's 5:30. I eat,
Mhm.
and then I'm also in school, so then I actually have to do schoolwork sometimes, and then it's bed. Where do I fit in my hobby?
Exactly. Yeah. That's the life of work. It sucks.
Yeah.
And when you're older, it's too late to have time for hobbies
Mhm.
because your body's just not like it literally just can't keep up.
Mhm. Yeah, I know. The thing is, I'm 20, almost 21, and I already feel like I've worked 40 years.
It only gets worse from there.
Yeah. It's true that I've been working nonstop since I was 15. And I did
Mm-hmm.
have my first job at 11. I was a paper carrier. And yeah, I think I'm realizing what adulthood is like.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just all about work. That sucks.
Especially over here in like the Western Hemisphere, because your whole life is prepared for you're gonna be working.
Yeah. And
There is
then
no like
and
time for your life.
I was realizing yesterday I only have 2 weeks of vacation every year. So
Yeah.
I have to work 50 weeks out of the year to enjoy 2.
Yep. It's not. Yeah. It's not fair. It isn't.
No, I should have at least 4 weeks of vacation. How, like, and then because of how many hours I work too, I work 45 hours a week. I work all those hours.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, this is life. At least I'm not
Yeah.
a blue collar worker. I'm very thankful and I respect those that do it cuz I don't know how. I don't know how they do it. Cuz they work a lot more hours and do a lot more physical labor.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess
Who knows?
it's what you make of it.
Exactly.
And instead of scrolling, maybe think of something else you could do instead. Reading a book is a hobby. Going for a walk is a
Sure.
hobby.
Yeah.
Those are cheap, you know? Just something like
Mm-hmm.
that. I like going for walks, but I mean, you can only walk so much in the same area.
Yeah.
It gets boring after a few times.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If you want to enjoy a nice hike, you have to go travel somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All we do is complain on this show.
I know. Like I said last time, it's like it's rare that we have something good to talk about because literally Canada is just in this spot where we're very negative about everything because everything has sucked for the past like almost 10 years
5
now.
years. Really
It feels
COVID.
like time.
But, like, it's not just Canada, it's the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
The whole world is struggling with inflation, no more time. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Because even my family in the Netherlands is saying the same thing. Prices are going up. They can no longer afford to buy a house. Groceries are more expensive. It's everywhere. And sure,
Mm-hmm.
some places are a little bit better off than others, but in general, it's worse. It's worse than
Yeah.
it was 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah, no matter where you are, it's always worse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, like, when Americans say that a $400,000 house is expensive, I'm gonna cry. I
Mm-hmm.
wish we could get a $400,000 house. I wish. But even like an attached house, a townhouse, is $600,000.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go again, another rant. But I'm gonna leave that out. We will not discuss that any further. We've talked about it. Everyone knows, and we don't need to hear it.
It's okay.
Anyways, I guess we can end it off here, don't you think?
Yeah,
I
I think
think
so. Yeah.
we've complained enough. We've shared our thoughts. Please
Yeah.
share your thoughts in the comments because we can bond over this.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, if you want to join us on our show, please go to our link tree and you can request to be on the show through it because we need guests to
Yes.
expand our conversations.
Mm-hmm.
We loved having guests on, but my free trial ended on the podcast Find Guest website.
Oh.
So I can't do it anymore.
And we can't just justify spending money to do
No,
that.
we don't make money on this podcast, so why would we
Sure, we don't.
spend money on it?
Mm-hmm.
You know? We will grow organically.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we can end it off here for today.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to episode 20. We made it.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you all in the next one.